In the tranquil countryside, nestled far from the bustling city, there stood a charming cottage, and within it resided a woman named Emma. Her heart brimmed with excitement as she gazed out at the picturesque landscape, envisioning a peaceful life in her idyllic retreat. Little did she know that her dream home harbored a dark secret. The cottage had a history steeped in tragedy. Years ago, a gruesome murder had taken place within its walls. The perpetrator was Eliza, a woman tormented by anger and despair. Shortly after moving in, Emma began to experience strange occurrences. It started with faint whispers that danced through the night like sinister melodies. The house seemed to groan under the weight of some unspeakable sorrow. Chilling drafts whispered secrets in her ear, but she couldn't quite make out the words. One moonless night, as an eerie fog descended upon the woods, Emma was jolted awake by an otherworldly wailing. The sound was unlike anything she had ever heard, agonized and filled with anguish. Her heart raced as her bedroom door creaked open on its own, and the air grew icy cold. Shadows swirled ominously in the corners of the room, and a spectral figure loomed before her. The figure was that of a woman, her face contorted with torment. It was Eliza, the restless spirit of the cottage's dark past. Eliza's ghastly visage hovered inches from Emma's trembling form, and her cold, spectral breath sent shivers down her spine. As Emma's fear threatened to consume her, Eliza let out a blood-curdling scream that pierced the very essence of her being. It was a scream of unbearable suffering and rage, echoing through the night until it faded into the abyss. Terrified and bewildered, Emma fled her bedroom, clutching a phone to her chest, ready to dial for help. But when the authorities arrived, they found no evidence of a break-in or intruder. They dismissed Emma's account as a nightmare, but the dread that had taken root in her heart remained. Weeks later, on a night much like that horrifying encounter, the robbers arrived. They broke through the cottage's windows, their voices filled with sinister laughter as they ransacked the house. But the moment they crossed the threshold, the air grew heavy with an inexplicable malevolence. Unseen hands seemed to grab at their ankles, whispering voices filled the room with sorrow and despair. The robbers' bravado crumbled as shadowy figures with hollow eyes materialized before them, reaching out with spectral hands. Terror-stricken, one by one, the intruders fled the house, leaving behind their ill-gotten gains. The police arrived later, finding Emma trembling in her bedroom once more. She recounted the eerie occurrences that had plagued her, and the police now had no choice but to investigate further. In the end, Emma remained in the cottage, determined to uncover the truth behind Eliza's restless spirit. She delved into the dark history of the house, unearthing Eliza's tragic story of betrayal and heartbreak. With compassion and determination, Emma sought to help Eliza find peace, believing that only then could she truly call the cottage her home. The haunting had left an indelible mark on her, a reminder that sometimes the past can return with a vengeance, and a place that seems perfect can conceal the most chilling secrets. Emma's journey to heal the wounds of her newfound home had only just begun, and she was determined to confront the ghosts of the past and find solace in the present.
This is true story, and I hope you enjoy it but not terrified. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel to get more true, shocking life story.